Aradhya Malhotra and you're watching my channel. So today we're gonna cover chapter number 1 on equality from class 7 Ncert. It's from social and political life. We also call it civics. So this chapter can be used in any class because the topic based on equality, or we can say constitution, comes like in 8th and 9th also. So you can go through this video if you are a 9th or a 8th. So let's get started. Today we're going to discuss some back questions, important questions as usual, and also some important part of the book you need to learn or study about to gain good and extra marks. So let's start with question number 2, because question 1 was unsuitable. It won't come to your exam, in your exam basically. So yeah, first question: in a democracy, why is universal adult franchise important? So if you have read the chapter, you know what it is it, and if you don't, it means that right to vote for all adults, not even like male or female, for everyone who is 18 and above. This can be our first point. Second point: a democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And why we are saying it? Because if we have the right to vote, everyone has the right to vote, then they can elect their own leader, and they can also participate in elections. So it's gonna work. Democracy will work. And a true democracy can only function if all are equal and have right to vote. So as I stated in the second point, you can write this third point as well. Someone commented on a video that your answers are too long and all, but guys, these answer will help you to score 3 on 3, or like if the question is for 5 on 5, 3 on 3, and full marks. So guys, do concentrate on scoring good marks rather than just doing a less work. So let's move on to the third question, which is: in what ways the Om Prakash Valmiki experience was similar to that Ansari's? So you need to go through the case study of Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansari. So in short, Ansaris were not allowed to live in any apartment because they were Muslim, or they used to have some habits like meat eating and all. And same with Om Prakash Valmiki, he was a Dalit, so he was treated very badly. You can also read Om Prakash Valmiki books for extra reference. Now the first will be: they were treated unequally on the basis of their caste and religion. So this is your basic point, which is they were differentiated just on the basis of their caste and religion. Second point can be: when a person are treated unequally, their dignity is violated and they are hurt. The third point can be: in this manner they will lose self-respect and refuse suggestion which can destroy democracy. So if the people are not treated equally, some are treated as sorry guys for that voice. So just a second guys. So some are treated very unequally, then the democracy of course cannot work. Let's move on to the fourth question, which is: what do you understand by the term all persons are equal before the law, and why do you think it's important for a democracy? So this is a very basic question. We are going to answer it like 5 points. You can also extract this into 3 and 1 as you wish. So you can say in first point: Indian constitution recognize every person equal. This means that every individual in the country, including all the genders, all the caste, religion, tribes, educational and economic background, recognized as equal. This is your first point. You can also write it as a 1 marker. Moving on to the second point: in a democracy, the principle is equality of all persons, and everyone is treated with dignity. So this is your second point. Moving on to the next third point, which is: from the president of the country to a kanta, a domestic worker has to obey the same law. So it's a big statement guys. This third point is The president of the country, who is recognized as the leader, has to obey the same law, has to be treated like equally in front of the law as to the domestic worker or people living in slums. So there is no difference whether when it's come on your rights, your laws. And then the fourth point can be, no person can be discriminated on this and this. It's written in our constitution, so you can also refer to that. Then the fifth point can be, every person can use public places, markets, etc. You can add more places, you can add more destinations in it. Then the fifth point is, untouchability has also been abolished. So this is a very important point, that untouchability is no more. Like in the urban cities, there are some exceptions, but it is abolished. Then the fifth question was a kind of like your knowledge, your general thinking. So it was in a government office, I think it was in a government office, there were no ramps and stairs, so it is legal or illegal. So in the law of the government is not getting followed, equality is not going to practice. All government building must be barrier free, especially challenged people should be able to move freely with their liberty. There should be lifts and ramps along with directions, so that such people can reach to their destination. So it's just like in the constitution also, the government buildings should have like ramps and stairs, of course, for and lifts for the physically challenged people. So it's no, it's not according to the law. Law is not getting followed. Then the important thing you need to focus on from the book, which is not a question, but it is, yeah guys, let wait just a second. Yeah, so yes guys, so sorry about this. So the the article 51 of Indian constitution is very important to remember. You can go through it, it's in your book actually, so go through that. Like you can see these points. Moving on to the next, which is of course the glossary. I always say to go through glossary, and they can come as a one marker. So we have universal adult franchise. It can come as a one marker, guys, remember this. Like, what is universal adult franchise? Write it. And then you have to write, you need to make it in your own words, don't copy just exact ditto, don't memorize, okay. Second is dignity, third is constitution, and fourth is civil right movements. So the glossary is very important if you wanna score good marks. That's at least what I say. Now these are all the handwritten notes of mine. If you have any question, comment in below, and you can just take a screenshot right here, pause the video to read them. Any doubt if you weren't able to understand my handwriting? I know it's kind of bad, but yes. So thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow.